So we'll start with the rapid fire round.
So describe what your organization does in one sentence.
PicsArt is the largest creative platform with over 150 million monthly active users doing 1 billion edits every month. So 1 billion time content created on our platform every 30 days.
How long does it take you to get ready in the mornings?
30 minutes.
Most valuable skill you've learned in life?
Creativity.
How do you relax?
Reading books.
A habit of yours that you hate?
Procrastination.
Work from home or work from office?
I like both.
Most embarrassing moment of your life?
Admitting that I am wrong.
How many hours of sleep can you survive on?
I can skip one night, but that will be the maximum.
Your favorite app?
PicsArt's.
Biggest mistake of your career?
Biggest mistake of my career is trying to be too safe and not trying to make mistakes.
First movie that comes to your mind when I say the word technology?
Avengers.
How many cups of coffee can you drink in a day?
10.
Favorite Netflix show?
Don't know.
Let's go on to the bigger questions. Do you believe that images created by AI need to be governed by ethical principles and abide by laws and regulations?
To some extent. To the extent that it's not slowing the progress and it's not slowing, it's not putting local companies in disadvantage.
And speaking of co-creating with developers and powering engaging and interactive experiences, what kind of problems would you think your new API offering would solve?
It lowers barriers of creativity and making everyone an artist. I think that's the biggest promise of this technology. It's similar to how smartphones makes us photographers. Generative AI is making everybody an artist, and we need to see how the world would look like with everyone as an artist.
And so, what would be the future of generative AI in that sense?
It's hard to predict, but it's disrupting many industries as of today, and it's going to impact the way we create content. And we passed that no return point, so we need to embrace it and live with that, and use this as an advantage and not as a threat.
So, do you think people are going to lose jobs, as the biggest scare goes?
If we are smart, we shouldn't lose jobs. We just we should adjust, we should adopt, and we should use it as an advantage and not as a threat.
So do you agree that much like good written and spoken communication, the ability to design compelling content is becoming part of the basic career skill set?
Yes, I believe so. I think the compelling and good visual communication is an important skill. Photography was as a mastery required like a months of training and expensive equipment years back. Now it's everybody's skill. I think the same will happen with the creativity and visual communication. I think everybody will find a way to convert a narrative into the visual art or visual picture to communicate.
And so in the same logic, what would be the next barrier after this?
It's going to be more complex. So we're doing now still images, so it will be more 3D and videos, next steps. So I don't know what will, and potentially the third big milestone will be how to convert these visual virtual things into the physical products.
So lots of leading venture-funded design startups have a lot of overlapping business models. What are the sources of differential advantage for PicsArt?
First of all, PicsArt is one of the largest platforms. And I really mean it. We have the largest number of active users creating on our platform. We also are very much encouraging fun creation. So it's very much designed for Gen Zs and teenagers. to create something fun and entertaining. And through this fun and entertaining use cases, Gen Z is building skills which ultimately they're going to use for their jobs or for businesses. So that's our actually most compelling part. So we kind of gamified the creation experience and make it fun and interesting so everybody can do it. Our slogan was, when we started, our slogan was everyone is an artist. And finally, we see our dreams come true.
And in what ways have you seen that Gen Z as a marketable community differs from previous generations?
We have less experience of engaging with previous generations because our product was designed for Gen Z. So it started because I started building product for my daughter actually. So for having focus on young people was always in our DNA, and we want to be a product which help them to be creative, to be confident in their creative skills. And help them to develop skills so they can use in their life.
So do you agree that the majority of tech companies will look like media companies in the future?
I don't think so. I think that technology is a big part of our company, and we are seeing us more like a technology company than media company in a sense. We are investing heavily in the technology. We want to be on a frontier of new innovation. I think innovating the way the technology is going to be used by our users is a very important mission of PicsArt and companies like us.
All right, so the last question for you is, what would you be doing in your life if not this?
I would love to do. So before starting doing entrepreneurial things, I was a professor at the university. I was lecturing, and education is a important part of myself. I really like educating and training and sharing my knowledge. And another reason I'm very excited about our mission of PicsArt, because we are educating people. We are educating people at scale. So education will be my second best thing.